So the first year I was in Tupperware, um, I decided to have a really good time. And Halloween night, whenever everybody was trick-or-treating, I dressed up like Brownie Wise. Now here's the thing. Nobody knew who Brownie Wise was. So they didn't know I was dressed like Brownie Wise, but I knew I was dressed like Brownie Wise. And I passed out candy to the kids and I passed out treats to the parents because if you'll check out now, most kids, I mean, when I was a kid, when my kids were kids even, they just went and they came back and the parents stayed home, passed out candy. But now most of the time, at least one parent is with the kids. So there are adults out there. And this is a perfect time to let them know that you are in their neighborhood. You have the new Tupperware now that you can share with them that we're still going strong and they're coming to you. You don't even have to go look for them. They're coming to you and asking for things. So you want to make sure when they say trick or treat, you have a treat to give them. Now you can do this with candy. The kids, of course, you need to give candy to, and you can attach a note to some of that candy. But I found that it was more fun because if you'll watch the parents, they want the candy. Okay. When those parents come up and they've got the 3-month-old in a stroller, here's a news flash. They are not looking for candy for that baby. Okay. They're taking that candy home and they're going to eat it. So we've got a whole list of things, that little notes that you can put on candy bars. All right. So some of those, and we're going to list these. Okay. They'll be on the page so you can see them. You don't have to write them down, but you can. Um, we have things like if you have the little Nestle's Crunch Bars and you can put in a financial crunch for the holidays, contact me. And now you can either put your name and your phone number on there, or you can put your QR code on there and they can just go straight to your website. All right. So you can use Leslie's Crunch Bars. You can give a little bag of the spree candies and say, how about a free Tupperware spree on me with your QR code? You can use a little box of nerds and say, don't be a nerd, pack your lunch in Tupperware. You can use a little box of raisins because those are good too. And you can say, are you looking for a raise in pay? Tupperware can work on that for you. My favorite one is the little payday bars. And you just put a little note on it that says, need a payday every day? Ask me about Tupperware. So those are some fun things you can do just with candy bars. Now, if you're not doing trick or treat, and okay, so we do trunk or treat, we do fall fests, we do trick or treat at the house. There are a dozen ways to get this out to people. The other things you can do are we have a recipe for Halloween Play-Doh. Okay, it's not really Halloween Play-Doh, it's Play-Doh, but you put it on a little Halloween card with the recipe on there for people who aren't giving candy to their kids or whose kids are too little for candy, but they could play with the Play-Doh. We've got a ton of recipes, and that's what you want to do. When you talk to people about parties this time of year, you want fall recipes. Now, Halloween's next Thursday, and we know that. So you've got a whole week of people dressing up, and you might have them this weekend or one night next week. But whenever that is, you still have all of November to do fall parties. And we have great fall recipes because pumpkin flavored everything starts the end of August and goes clear through whatever. So we've got we've got dinner and a pumpkin recipes. We have pumpkin dip recipes. We have little scary witch recipes, things like that if you are doing a Halloween party. But if you have people that just want to do a fall party, they don't want to do Halloween. Hi, my eyes are actually under there. Um, we have all kinds of things for that too. So we're going to share these with you online and you can pick what you like. The other thing that I think is really fun, and you can either do it for an actual Halloween thing or you can do a fall one, is the pumpkin buckets that you can get. Okay, they're at the dollar store, they're at every store in the world. If you hurry up and get them now before you have to buy Christmas decorations because the Halloween stuff's all gone. But you can get one of those buckets and it's just like a party in a bowl. You put some flyers in the bucket, you put some catalogs in the bucket, a couple of little citrus peelers, smidgets, whatever it is you have on hand. And you ask somebody, hey, Do you want to have a fall party in a bucket? You get to keep the bucket and pass out these flyers and these catalogs to your friends. And there's some great things that we have this month that you can actually get double host credits. So if you want to talk to a few of your friends with this party in a pumpkin and just have a get a few orders, find some things you want for yourself. We have great sales going on now, and there's new sales online every time, every Friday, every Monday. And you want to make sure, guys, that you're getting those website sales out to people. That's why if you go on and get a QR code or you just use your website, make sure when you're passing things out, if you're doing business cards, if you're doing invitations, even if you're just handing somebody a piece of paper that says, do you need a payday every day? Have that website on there because every time they get on, there's going to be something new. And I know that we have a lot going on. It's really hard to keep track of what is still on the website, what may have sold out, because a lot of those things are while supplies last. So you don't want to promise somebody something's going to be on there. You want to go to my website, make sure you check out the online exclusives, make sure you check out the current sales and the special sales, because those are where they're going to find the really amazing prices that you want them to have. So get ready for Halloween. If you're going to have trick-or-treaters at your house, make sure you have something for those moms and dads when they come, because they need things. They need Christmas gifts. They need money-saving things for themselves, okay? Make sure you have that ready for them. It's not hard. All you have to do is make one sheet of paper and then copy it 100 times and give one to everybody, okay? If you have citrus peelers, that's great. If you have any kind of little, party gifts, that's fine too. But it goes cute with the candy and people love it. And you will hear, oh my goodness, I didn't know Tupperware was still around. Or right now you might hear, I thought Tupperware was in trouble, blah, 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 blah. And you just go, yeah, that was a Halloween surprise because we are ready to go. It's the new Tupperware and we are here to treat you for the rest of the year. And this is where you want to go look. So those are my ideas for Halloween, and we will put those on the team page so that you guys can use them and pick the ones you like.